You are completely alone. The room is empty. The door is closed. No one is home. And yet something inside you will not stop feeling like someone is watching. You have felt this before. Late at night, walking down an empty hallway, sitting alone in a quiet room, that sudden uncomfortable feeling of eyes on your back. You turned around, nothing was there, and you told yourself it was just your imagination. But it was not your imagination, it was your brain doing exactly what it was built to do. And the reason why is far more fascinating than you have ever been told. In 2014, neuroscientist Dr. Olaf Blanke at Epfel conducted a landmark study that revealed something extraordinary about the human brain. He found that a specific region of the brain, called the precuneus, is responsible for creating the sense of self in space. When this region misfires, even slightly, the brain generates the sensation of another presence nearby, a presence that does not exist. Anthropologist Justin Barrett discovered the same pattern from a completely different angle. He found that the human brain contains what he called a Hyperactive Agency Detection device, a system so sensitive to threat that it detects people and intentions even where none exist. This was not a mistake in human evolution, it was a survival feature. But here is the part that changes everything. The feeling of being watched is not just a neurological glitch, it is a psychological mirror, and what it reflects goes far deeper than most people ever realize. Stay with me, because what comes next will make you understand yourself in a way you never expected. Reason number 1, hyperactive agency detection. Your brain was built in a world where the cost of missing a predator was death. So it evolved a simple rule. When in doubt, assume something is there. The brain that heard a sound in the bushes and assumed a predator survived. The brain that assumed nothing did not. So today, in your empty bedroom, in your quiet office, in your dark hallway, that ancient survival system is still running, still scanning, still detecting threats that no longer exist. You are not paranoid, you are the descendant of every human who survived because they were afraid. Reason number 2, mirror neuron activation. Your brain does not experience the world alone. Even when you are physically alone, inside your mind, other people are always present. Mirror neurons, the brain cells responsible for empathy and social simulation, are constantly running models of other people, their reactions, their judgments, their presence when you are alone. These neurons do not switch off. They keep simulating, keep imagining, keep creating the internal experience of being in the presence of others. This is why you rehearse conversations that never happen. Why you imagine how people will react before you speak. Why you feel watched, even in an empty room. Your brain was never designed to be truly alone, because for most of human history, being alone meant dying alone. Reason number 3, unresolved fear of judgment. This is the deepest layer, but one most people never reach. The feeling of being watched is not always about external threat. Sometimes it is about internal fear, the fear of being truly seen, of being known completely and found lacking. People who carry deep shame, deep self-doubt, deep fear of judgment, feel watched more intensely, more frequently, more disturbingly than those who do not. Because the watcher they fear most is not in the room, it is inside them. It always was. So what do you do with a brain that sees watchers in empty rooms? You stop fighting it. You understand the feeling is not madness. It is not weakness. It is millions of years of survival programming, running in a world it was not designed for, and the fear of judgment underneath it is simply an invitation to finally stop performing. For the invisible audience inside your own mind, you are not paranoid, you are human. Your brain is simply doing what it was built to do, protect you, even from ghosts that were never there. The question is not why your brain creates them. The question is, are you ready to stop being afraid of your own mind? If this finally explains something you have felt your entire life, but never understood, you are exactly where you belong. This is MindLabs, where we do not just study the mind, we decode it. Subscribe, because next time we go even deeper.